Iraq. This is Chad from Minot, North Dakota. I wanted to share with you information about a website that will help you if you're interested in tracking the Starlink satellites as they travel across the sky. It lets you know the dates and times as well as the potential for their visibility, high or low. The first thing at the findstarlink.com website at the top is a live map. I'll click on that. It shows uh, the path, the estimated path of travel that of the satellites they track, the Starlink 13, 14, 15, 16. And right now they're all pretty much above land masses currently. 14 above northern United States, southern Canada, 15, 16 above southern Africa, and 13 is just off the coast of Australia. So this will help with your estimation of when the Starlinks will be above your landmass or near your landmass to be able to observe in the sky what time and days. So I'm going to go back to the home page, and there's two options of selecting your location. You can choose by name with a drop-down list of countries and cities, or by coordinates if you know your exact coordinates where you're at, where there's possibility that your city is not on the drop-down menu. I'm going to choose the drop-down menu and choose to scroll to Iraq, and I'm going to cheat a little bit and just press the letter I on my keyboard. That'll take me to the countries that start with the letter I, and I'll scroll to Iraq. I'll choose a large city here, so we'll go with Baghdad. That's a large city population. And then choose Find Visible Times. Clicking that, the results are going to be displayed in Baghdad time. Timings are not 100% accurate because the orbit of the satellites do change without warning. Even if the satellites pass over you, many things need to go right for them to reflect enough sunlight to be seen. So this isn't 100% accurate as it says. It's just a tool. It's not perfect, but it's very helpful. The actual recommended times could vary by about 10 minutes. So give or take about 10 minutes based on what they recommend. Looks like we have some days coming up with good visibility where brightness is going to be good for the possibility of viewing. Good visibility here. We've got 2nd December, 6:04 p.m. approximately. For about 4 minutes, there's going to be bright Starlink 1516 for about 4 minutes, and that's approximately 6:04 p.m. You want to be out there looking, give or take about 10 minutes before and 10 minutes after that time. And this tells you want to look from southwest to east is kind of be the travel path. Elevation from the horizon, it's going to start from about 10 degrees, max out at 58 degrees, and end at 56. It's only going to be for 4 minutes. Sometimes these are only just for a few seconds, really. So you got to be watchful. You got to know where you're looking. You got to know what time to look. Next day, the 3rd at 6:19 p.m. So little variance in time here. 6:04 one day, 6:19 the next day. Again, still about 4 minutes, but this time it's west to northwest, not southwest to east. And again, a different elevation, 11 degrees to 31, ending at 30. So a different elevation there. So those 2 days coming up are probably decent days to start looking. After that, may not be visible. Even though it's bright and we know what time to look, I might not be able to see it based on recent user reports. And then we've got some differences coming up, poor visibility, where the satellites are dim instead of bright, maybe more difficult to see. Maybe not impossible, but not quite as easy. So kind of again, 1st and 2nd December, 3rd December, 4th December. These are all dim up to about the 5th of December. They only usually have about 5 days worth of prediction on here. They can't predict it out too far because again the path of the satellites does change. Weather conditions change. It's not perfectly predictable. This is a tool. It's not 100% reliable, but it's a good place to start. Use the website, check it often. Some days are going to be better than others. Get out there, make your attempts, and you'll learn from the website how to keep track of the satellites. Use the live map to help you watch as the satellites are nearing your location. You can then go from the live map into the results page, and that will help you know when the satellites will be in your area. Sometimes you're not going to see quite so many results in the list here. Sometimes there might only be 2 or 3 dates versus 4 or 5 dates. Sometimes there won't be as many satellite choices. It just depends on which satellites are in your area on what dates. I hope this was informative. I hope it's helpful. I hope you're able to use the website. I hope you get enjoyment from watching the satellites as they do pass overhead. If my videos are helpful, leave a comment, a question. I'll try to answer as many questions as I can. Go ahead and click the subscribe button, get the notifications so that you know when my next videos come out. I do appreciate your participation in my channel. It helps my channel grow. I'll keep making those videos, so come back and I'll have more videos for you. We'll see you soon. Thank you.